When it comes to weather, decision-making for business is often like rolling the dice. The stakes are high and the outcome unknown. Wrong decisions cause monetary losses, risk human safety, and even lives. Now imagine every decision you make is the right one. Weather confidence starts here.
You know, weather's one of these things that it impacts everybody, right? So it shouldn't really be a surprise that if you're trying to run a business in our world, you're likely going to be impacted also. The reality of this world, however, is that we are seeing an increase in the frequency and the severity of extreme weather events.
If you just look at 2022 as an example, within the US, we had 18 events that cost over $1 billion in damages each. Total, it was $165 billion for 1 year due to weather events. And that's going to be from hurricanes making landfall, that's going to be from floods, that's going to be from fires out west. So more than ever, we need to have confidence in weather. The challenge with the traditional forecasts is that they're overly broad and generalized. They're made for everyone. Businesses need a forecast that's going to be tailored and personalized to meet their needs. For example, you may have a construction site and the traditional forecast is calling for high winds, but because it was a specific location that you're in, you know, there's only going to be 15-mile-an-hour winds. You could continue that construction, but if you would have relied solely on that traditional forecast, you would have had many costs due to those delays.
Technology is always advancing and causing disruptions in every industry. Weather's really no different. But with those disruptions comes some amazing opportunity. AI is opening the door to the way that we understand, forecast, and interpret the weather.
So at Vaisala Xweather, we are a team of software developers and data scientists and meteorologists. We build the sensor hardware, we work with artificial intelligence, and we're experts in the weather domain. And this combination allows us to put together some unique and great products and services. We obtain data from a variety of sources. There's going to be the trusted public and governmental sources, third-party sources, but also we make sensor hardware. And that hardware can be installed globally and even installed at your local business location to enhance the offerings that we can provide you for that location. Additionally, we have our global lightning detection network. We have road weather sensors so we can measure the weather along the roads. And then we also obtain millions of data points from connected vehicles. So one of the challenges that businesses have is just too much information and it's not personalized to their needs. So at Vaisala Xweather, we utilize artificial intelligence to take that confusion away.
Here at Xweather, we use AI in our Xcast technology. It begins with local data capturing the weather conditions traditional approaches miss. We accomplish that through cloud-enabled IoT devices that generate high-quality and trustworthy data. It's kind of like adding pixels to increase the resolution of a TV, essentially high-definition weather data. We can then use it to generate a tailored forecast for you and your business that incorporates the unique characteristics of weather where it matters most. AI is then used again to interpret the data and tell you what it means to your business. I like to say that generalized weather forecasting helps get close to your neighborhood, and Xcast takes you home. Technologies like the AWS cloud are enabling us to bring things like Xcast to life. Vaisala Xweather has over 1,500 businesses that trust us globally, such as car manufacturers like BMW and Hyundai, the US Armed Forces, and the Federal Aviation Administration. Here's an example of how Bosch uses our technology today.
The problem is that there are over 1 million accidents in the US each year caused by bad weather conditions. We try to detect such bad road conditions, send this information to the car, and warn the driver. Our road condition service will provide real-time information to the vehicle in the future about road hazards like aquaplaning, slippery road, and other hazards long before the critical situation happens. And therefore we are using different data sources. One is the Vaisala road weather.
While we don't control the weather, we do enable businesses to make confident weather decisions. Our accurate insights help companies prepare for, to mitigate, and to respond to critical conditions, moving from estimates to precise information.
Vaisala was established in 1936. Our first customer was MIT. And since then, we have been the backbone of the global weather infrastructure. You can even find our sensors behind the Mona Lisa and on Mars. We've always been pioneering and a front runner in instruments and weather intelligence. The mission for all of us in the weather industry is to keep our customers and their customers safe. We also enable profitability and climate action. We want to turn uncertainty about weather impacts into a competitive advantage. Are you taking every measure?